There is a crisis with serving around the world, and this has to stop. I was filming YouTube videos for you, and I came across a server that I had to record. I had to sneak this recording to show you. You're going to want to take a look at this. Hi, my name is Jeff Salzenstein, and I am so excited to bring you this video today. I'm the founder of Tennis Evolution, passionate about helping you get to the next level and helping you with your serve. And I'm going to break down the key steps that players all around the world are struggling with. And I got a hold of a beginner serve, and I took this video, and you got to check it out. So, like I said, I was filming this player. I should say I was filming YouTube videos. And this player was warming up his serve. So I took this video through the fence without him knowing because I was setting up the camera. I want to show you what's going on with this beginner right here. Okay, clearly this player is just starting to play tennis. Doesn't really know a lot about how to serve. But I see massive problems here. I'm sure you do as well. But this is our problem with tennis. We haven't taught or we haven't given a framework to players to know what they need to do when they're starting to play. Now, I'm going to give some recommendations to this player, what I would do if I were him. He's on his own. He doesn't have a coach. He's probably not, he's not looking to play high performance, but he sure can have a more serviceable serve, one that looks more like he actually knows what he's doing. And so what I would advise this player to do is first and foremost, go to YouTube and start studying the serve and understand what to do. Now, actually his stance looks pretty good, but if he goes to YouTube and actually becomes a student of the game, which again, it's clear that he probably isn't, but what he should do is he should stand a couple feet over from the center. He's right on the center. But right away, if he were to study servers, he would see that they don't start the racket this high. You see how he's starting with the racket? And so the reason I'm pointing this out is that I see even players that are much better than this player and serve better than this player, they don't start correctly. So you see an inefficient start. We can already see that this player has a forehand grip on the serve. So look at how high he is starting. So number one, he's got to start down here by his waist. Again, going to study a YouTube video and he will learn that this is what he needs to do. So I would focus on that right there. And also his grip, he has a forehand grip. So now this is another problem. So I wouldn't change his grip because he's not going to probably take the time, but he still could serve with a forehand grip where it looks more natural. So the next thing he does, so the start is incorrect, and then this first move. So we talk about the first move. Look at how he bends his knees as he's moving the racket, and then he actually tosses and straightens his legs. So why does he go through this whole, this whole dance here of bending the knees before he tosses the ball? It's just his brain has watched serving before and probably thinks that's how it is. But he really should break it down and understand that the leg should stay straight as he moves the racket, as he turns his shoulders. So this whole first move, again, I know this is a ridiculous example, but how is this player ever going to learn to play the game the right way unless he studies more, unless he really tries to model the best servers in the world? And he's going to end up maybe not playing tennis as he gets older because he thinks he can't serve very well. So his first move is incorrect. And then you can see he has that waiter tray position where he opens the racket face. You can see where he doesn't get his tossing arm completely straight. And then he just reaches for the ball way out in front. The toss is too far in front. He's off balance. And then he knocks the ball where it actually bounces before it hits the net. So let me review again the things that are off with this serve and the things that he can start to do to improve it. Again, the first is where he's standing. He can move this direction. He can move away from the center. Okay, that's the first thing. He can change his starting position and move his racket down. He could learn to change his grip, but I'm not going to advise that. So we're starting with a lower racket. We're starting moving over a little bit here. So that's 2. Step 3, he's going to learn his first move where he keeps his legs straight as he tosses the ball. And then he can bend the knees when the ball leaves the ground, or leaves the hand right here. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4, he could work on a better trophy position. And actually, getting back to the grip, I just noticed is he should move the hand down on the racket. That's what he should change with the grip. So let me start over again with my steps. Step 1, move away from the center. Step 2, move the racket hand, the hand down so he's not so choked up. Step 3, start with the racket lower. Step 4, improve the first move, okay, with straight legs. Step 5, get a better turn and trophy position. Try to improve that waiter tray. Step 6, get your tossing arm up and get the toss more above the head. And step 7, focus on balance. All right, it's a 7-step formula here. And then when he's serving, what he should be doing is visualizing hitting through a window. So a window right here above the net. He's probably not visualizing. Little bonus tip here, this offhand, see how it comes behind his body as he swings? It actually needs to come in front of his body by his belly button. So there's a lot here, and what I want to do now is I want to put it up against my serve where I can show you the checkpoints. So let's look at the difference. Look at where his racket is, look at where my racket is. Look at where I'm standing, I'm off center, okay? Now, look at where my hand is. It's down low. Now look at as I go to toss the ball, I start to bend my knees, but I don't bend my knees right here. Okay, watch this player. Watch this player right here. He bends. Okay, very different look right here, right? Then he bends a lot, takes the racket away, then he straightens as he tosses. Look at what I'm doing as I toss. As I toss, I start to bend. Opposite look. He's got to elbow the enemy more. Okay, get that elbow away. Look at my tossing arm. Look at the ball going up above my head more. This is out to the side. So you can see all the characteristics that this player is missing. Now again, I see this with rec players where they're missing out of the 7 characteristics I mentioned with this player, they're missing 3 or 4 of them. Maybe not as extreme, but these are the common errors that I'm seeing. Okay, notice the balance when I land. I'm on balance. Goes over the net, obviously. So, you know, again, when I look around the landscape at tennis in the world, and I'm saying, okay, we've got to change the paradigm in serving. We've got to teach people how to serve. I hope this player someday will study YouTube videos, record his video, and record his serve and try to find a way to improve his motion, to learn how to serve so that he'll stay with the game, so that he can grow with the game. Okay, it's so, so important. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video today where I broke down exactly what not to do with the serve, some classic mistakes that I'm seeing around the world. This is a very extreme example of a complete beginner, and you know, I just want you to learn correctly. I want you to understand the checkpoints. I want you to go deeper with me if you think that I understand the serve well enough to help you. And I've got a free gift to offer you that will also give you free serve tips, plus will help you with the rest of the game. It's inside our Tennis Evolution app. I'm offering you a free membership. All you have to do is click the link below somewhere in this video, or click in the description below to get our free membership that will include lessons on the serve and the forehand and the backhand, mental toughness, injury prevention, strategy, you name it. We can help you, and we want to help you with your serve, all right? I'm the serve surgeon, Jeff Salzenstein, over and out for today.